window tint.
Alright, ready, set, go! Alright, we're out here getting the windows tint, baby. I have a factory tint. The reason I'm going with this place here is because I did a bunch of research on different tints and what people offer around here in Florida, whether they're willing to go past the line on what's legal and what isn't. So we'll take a look at what I have currently. Comes with factory 20% in the back all around. Legal in Florida is 15, so they're gonna drop the 20 with a 15 and bring it to 5s. Then in the front, I already have 30 installed. Legally in Florida, you can go 28. So we're gonna take that off and put 5 in the front. And on the back, factory stained, 30 on the front, which I got added. You can see right here, there's your line if you're ever wondering, is it tinted from factory or not? Here on the back you can see the difference. This glass is completely just stained glass. And same thing with the rear windshield. Now these lines, if you ever see these on your truck, that is the rear windshield defroster. That pushes electricity through there when you turn on the rear windshield. They will tint right over that, no problem. So that's supposed to be there. Then on the front here, stock, I have a 4-inch 20% strip over the top and nothing on the windshield. I'm getting a 6-inch 5% strip on the top and the entire windshield done in a 70%. What?
The camera in the front, are you going to do the whole windshield?
Yeah.
Is that going to get wet?
It's going to get wet?
I'm asking you if that waterproof.
It is waterproof, yeah.
So it's going to get wet. We're gonna, when you do the windshield,
When you
we're
spray.
going to put water, a lot of water.
Okay. Yeah, it's waterproof.
So it doesn't matter if you get water into it?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright, got it in safe and...
Alright, so first off, let me say I don't recommend breaking the law and tinting your car past the legal limit in your state, even if the police vehicles have it. There is a form you can fill out at the DMV for your eye problems that allows you to have that window tint, but each state varies. So while I waited the 2.5 hours for the job to be done, I recorded the cars passing by outside for about 10 minutes just to see how many had illegal tint in the front. And I could pretty much tell just by looking at my vehicle which one was dark enough. Spoiler alert, basically every F-150 did, but I might have missed some tints that were just barely legal or just barely there. So window tint is a very common thing in Florida, the Sunshine State, due to its actual purpose being present all year round, the sunlight. In fact, while I was deployed overseas for 3 years in Guam, there was no window tint laws there. So everybody pretty much had limo tint or 10%, 15%. So there are 5 main competitors in the window tint world, and they'll all say they have the best product. There are about the same price. They're all about the same, except for the 3M one. The 3 out of 5 that I remember from my research were the Madico's Wincos, the Formula One Pinnacle, and the 3M Crystalline. There's like 2 more in the big top 5s, and they're all about the same. The 3M Crystalline I was going to go with because they were really convincing. Theirs was $100 more than all the other ones, but they were all the same ceramic film. They all blocked the UV ray and stuff. They all, the 3M is just $100 or more. So the window tint I got, it's linked in the description, the Wincos Madicos. It's their ceramic film. It's their newest, best one. It's their highest grade ceramic film they offer. It improves comfort due to maximum heat and glare reduction. Improves personal safety by blocking 99% of UV rays, reduces fading of your vehicle's interior, which is important. That's why a lot of people do the entire windshield on super sport cars and expensive vehicles in like a 70% type film. That's the standard, 70%. You don't go 65 or 60. That's where it starts getting dark and illegal in the front. The 70 basically has no tint to it. And it still has that extra bi-film on it. It'll have a dyed film and then a second portion in the film that blocks the UV rays and everything else, the IR rejection. So this one has 92% IR rejection, which is infrared light. It helps shattered glass if you get into an accident. You have like a plastic film over there, so that shattered glass won't fly up everywhere, even though most vehicles today already have something like that, a plastic film that'll help prevent that. And then it came with a lifetime no fade warranty. If it is jacked up in any way, I just bring it back and they'll fix it, which is awesome. So yeah, everything else is linked in the description. Most shops will be LLumar certified, which is something a lot of people look for. But there's other certifications along with LLumar. LLumar isn't the standalone. If you don't have LLumar, you're no good certification. There's other ones out there, and most have LLumar as well as other certifications. But that's pretty much it. Those are all the tinted cars that I had the bell ring for. Let's continue.
Still in one piece.
Came out nice?
Yeah, it came out
Nice. Yeah, I can see the front windshield looks shinier. Oh yeah.
The super cool, the film itself gives it that look.
Yeah, it's nice. Where's he going? Okay. Alright, I can't roll the windows down for 3 days. It's got a lifetime warranty. Any bubbles or anything on it will come off later. And clean them off with Windex after 3 days because there's a little bit of crap on it from the installation. Yeah, bubbles from water I can see in between. I can still see out the windows, which is nice. The back ones are obviously a little darker because the factory plus the 5%. You can see they went over the defroster there. Everything looks pretty clean, but it'll need to be cleaned. Like, it has smears and stuff from the installation, the squeegee and the water and all that.
Like I say, it's two tints on top of another one,
And the water will come out.
So yeah, it shouldn't supposed to be one tint on top of another one. So that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
So if you want to let it sit for like 5 more minutes before you leave, just to make sure.
As far
If
as
you don't
like touching it or
No. This the strip.
yeah, I mean, I'm not
Because
gonna.
the strip is one. It's you have a layer
Yeah,
of the whole front windshield, and then you have a layer on top of that.
yeah,
Those are supposed to be like that. The
All
tint's
right.
supposed to stick to the glass.
yeah.
So that's why when we were
But as far as me sitting here or driving, it matters.
no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I can wait longer if you need me to. Make sure it's good to go before I leave. I don't want to rush you guys.
No, you're not rushing me. We took our time. Trust me.
All right, I just had the guy come back in and just like touch up this double tint because water can take longer to dry when you tint over tint. And you're really not supposed to tint over tint. You're supposed to tint to glass. But anyway, he fixed it up and like pushed a little bit more water out for me, and it's all clean now. Everything looks amazing. It is so dark in the vehicle right now, guys. It's such a relaxing thing to be driving now and know that nobody can be looking in and see me. And the vehicle feels a lot cooler inside. Like, it's cold in here. It's nice. But the point really is, it just feels so relaxing now knowing anybody driving next to me or behind me cannot look in and see me from no angle. Yeah, what I would say about the windows at night is I can see out them just fine on the sides in like lighting situations and stuff like this. But when it's super pitch black out, you got to take extra care. And I would still be super careful when you're driving at night with tinted windows. Seriously, take that extra time to look. But yeah, I think this Wincos Madico actually has something extra they were saying where it's like better for nighttime than most brands because it gives more visibility somehow. But I mean, you can see out. There's the difference from the front, and the front is exactly clear, basically. No difference there. But yeah, it's awesome. All right, guys. So it's been 8 days, or not 8 days. It's been 4 days and 8 hours since I got them tinted. Now I want to show the streaks. You can get a good view of them right there. There's like streaks and stuff on the windows. I hope the camera's picking it up. I actually can't see right now. But basically the solution that the tinters use along with their squeegee leaves the marks. And then they said wait 3 days to clean the windows. So I waited a little extra. 4 days and 8 hours. Now I'm going to clean the glass with a non-ammonia cleaner and then some brand new microfiber towels. Yeah, watch a video on how to clean them basically, but you don't want to use your mom's washcloth. You don't want to use paper towels. You have to use microfiber towels, and you have to use non-ammonia glass cleaner. And this one even says like non-ammonia safe for tinted windows. Alright, so I did all the windows, the rear windshield, all the windows, and it looks so clean now. I'm gonna do the exterior too with the remaining of the microfiber towel, and then just throw that one out. Alright, so I did the entire exterior, interior. Everything looks pretty much perfect. I mean, there's still like a little bit of smear coming from, I guess, this mixing with the exterior gunk. But for the most part, it's super crystal clear. At first, I was worried when I got the windows tinted, thinking, Is it gonna have those squeegee marks forever? And they also said if there were any little water bubbles and stuff, those will go away. I think they said to give it like 2 weeks on those. 1 to 2 weeks or something. And if it doesn't within 4 weeks, bring it back. But everything's gone. Everything looks so clear now. So I'm glad. And we'll take a look at it at the exterior, and then that's it. So there's the light shining through, the actual sunlight shining through on a 5%. And as I back up, it's dark in there. You ain't gonna see me. All right, here's the windshield, 70% with the 5% 6-inch strip at the top. And that has reflective capabilities, so it like shines back and reflects back. It's not metallized though, it's ceramic, but I guess you can see some of it right there, how it's kind of reflecting. And it's only 70%. It looks nice. Then here is the 5% on the other side. So this is what it'll look like with the sun shining on it. Yeah, nobody's seeing in there. And it stays so cool inside. Like the interior of the cab is always so cool when I get in it. It's a huge difference, honestly, from other vehicles and just the truck, this truck. Like I can tell a huge difference when you hop in this. It's cool inside and you're like, what? I'm in Florida, it's so hot, it should be hot inside like all other, like it's always been. But no, it really changed everything. And nope, haven't gotten pulled over yet. I was actually sitting at a stop sign today with 3 cops all right there, like talking outside, hanging out, and they were looking at my truck, but none of them gave a F. And I just left.